Master this one technique and witness how people instantly shift their energy toward you. Most individuals walk through life completely invisible. Their presence lacks substance, their words carry no weight, and their actions create zero impact. They become human wallpaper, fading into the background while others command attention effortlessly. But there's a different breed of person entirely. When they enter any space, the atmosphere transforms. Conversations halt, eyes gravitate toward them. Even strangers sense their magnetic force. This isn't coincidence or luck, it's strategic psychology, the brutal reality. Society has always respected strength over weakness. Every interaction involves invisible power rankings. Within moments of meeting someone, you're either positioned as dominant or submissive, leader or follower. This happens in boardrooms, social gatherings, and personal relationships. People don't judge you primarily on your words. They judge your delivery, your movement, your energy. Speak too quickly, hesitate constantly, or seek validation, and you're immediately categorized as inferior. Once that label sticks, breaking free becomes nearly impossible. Here's the secret weapon that separates the powerful from the powerless: strategic silence. While weak individuals rush to fill every quiet moment, fearing they'll be ignored or forgotten, dominant personalities leverage silence as their greatest tool. They understand that controlling the rhythm of conversation equals controlling the entire dynamic. Think about history's most influential leaders, successful entrepreneurs, or even powerful movie characters. They never hurry their responses. They don't fidget during pauses. Instead, they create tension through deliberate timing, forcing others to lean in and anticipate their next words. When someone poses a question, resist the urge to respond immediately. Let silence stretch for several seconds. Maintain steady eye contact. Feel the weight of their expectation building. Then speak with measured precision and unwavering confidence. Watch their body language shift. Notice how they lean forward. Observe their energy adjusting to match yours. This isn't manipulation, it's human psychology at its most fundamental level. In nature, the most powerful predators move with calculated patience. The lion doesn't announce its presence before striking. Alpha wolves don't need to vocalize their dominance. It's simply understood. True power operates quietly, confidently, and deliberately. This technique works because silence creates psychological tension. Our minds are programmed to avoid uncertainty, and well-timed pauses generate exactly that discomfort. People instinctively assign greater value to things that seem rare or difficult to obtain. When you speak less but with greater impact, your words automatically carry more weight. Most people talk rapidly, stumble over thoughts, and overshare constantly. By slowing down, you immediately stand out. Your presence becomes more commanding, your voice more authoritative, and your opinions more respected. Here's your challenge. In your very next conversation, when someone asks you something, pause for exactly 3 seconds before responding. Don't look away or fidget. Hold that silence confidently, then speak with deliberate authority. Do this once, and the difference will be unmistakable. Make it a daily practice, and you'll transform how the world perceives and treats you. While others continue seeking approval and chasing attention, you'll command respect through quiet confidence. The choice is entirely yours. Try this technique today and share your experience in the comments. If you want more psychological strategies for social dominance, hit that subscribe button because this is just the beginning. Power isn't given freely, it's earned through understanding and applying these unspoken rules. Those who master the art of strategic silence rise above the noise, command every room they enter, and demand the respect they deserve. This is Motive Lux, where we transform ordinary men into forces of nature. The next time you enter any space, ask yourself, will you be a powerful presence or just another face in the crowd? The answer lies in your ability to embrace strategic silence and wield it as your ultimate weapon. Today, we're discussing something crucial that most men over 60 face, but rarely talk about honestly. You've reached your 60s having built a life that finally feels stable. You've weathered decades of challenges, survived heartbreak, and created a peaceful existence. Then, late one evening, as you sit with your coffee, a thought surfaces. Maybe it's time to explore companionship again. But here's what nobody discusses openly. Dating after 60 isn't about romance. It's about strategy. This isn't about butterflies and excitement. It's about protecting your freedom, your finances, and the peace you've spent decades cultivating. When you open your life to someone new at this stage, you're not just offering companionship, you're potentially risking everything you've carefully built. The wrong relationship won't just break your heart, it can destroy your foundation entirely. Let's address this with complete honesty, man to man. You've seen it happen to friends, maybe even experienced it yourself. What starts as laughter and connection slowly transforms into pressure and chaos. Before you realize it, you've traded your hard-earned tranquility for someone else's drama. The 5 essential rules for dating after 60. Rule 1. Never let solitude lower your standards. Loneliness after 60 feels different. It's not dramatic. It's the quiet echo of your footsteps, the silence during meals, entire days passing without meaningful conversation. When someone finally shows interest, pays attention, and makes you feel visible again, that warmth becomes intoxicating. But here's the danger. You stop asking critical questions. You ignore warning signs because you don't want to lose this newfound connection. This is where good men make costly mistakes, confusing any presence with genuine partnership. There's a massive difference between someone wanting to share your life and someone looking to fill their emptiness with your stability. Create 3 non-negotiable principles that protect your peace. Write them down. Keep them visible. When you feel that pull to compromise, remember these boundaries. Rule 2. Recognize red flags. Immediately, we weren't raised to spot manipulation. We learn to provide and protect others. When someone shows interest after years of solitude, we tend to give excessive benefit of the doubt. But ignoring warning signals doesn't make you kind. It makes you vulnerable. Watch for these patterns. Financial discussions appearing too early. Attempts to isolate you from your routines and relationships. Sob stories about being wronged by everyone else, with you positioned as her savior. These aren't coincidences, they're calculated strategies. Trust your instincts completely. If something feels wrong early on, it usually is. Don't wait for concrete proof. Your gut has earned your trust through decades of experience. Rule 3. Guard your financial independence. You've spent 40 or 50 years building security. Why risk it all by entangling your finances with someone you barely know? This happens gradually, splitting groceries, then bills, then covering temporary emergencies. Before you realize it, your financial peace is gone. Never merge accounts in early stages. Consider legal protection for serious relationships. Keep your estate planning secure before inviting anyone into your home or future plans. If someone views your caution as insulting, they're not seeking love, they're seeking access. Rule 4. Choose peace over passion. In youth, we chased excitement and sparks. Now you need something different. Tranquility. Drama at this age is expensive mentally physically and spiritually. You're not looking to be tested. You want to be accepted. Real love after 60 feels like rest, not recovery. You breathe easier around the right person. You don't need to perform or explain constantly. She meets you where you are instead of trying to reshape you. Ask yourself, how do I feel after spending time with her? If the answer involves tension or uncertainty, you have your answer. Rule 5. You deserve authentic love. Wanting companionship doesn't make you desperate, it makes you human. But don't let that desire override your judgment. You deserve love that comes without conditions, confusion, or control. Not the kind where you constantly prove yourself just to maintain peace. The right person will see and appreciate who you've become, not who they want to mold you into being. Final thoughts. Dating after 60 requires wisdom, not just hope. Protect the peace you've earned. Only share it with someone who truly deserves to sit quietly in it with you. You don't need another emotional roller coaster. You need steady companionship and genuine respect. Being alone isn't the worst outcome. Losing your freedom, identity, and security leaves lasting damage. Your life might be quiet and simple, but it's yours. Guard it like the precious thing it is. Tonight, look around your space. Ask yourself if it feels like home and peace. If it does, remember you don't owe that peace to just anyone. If this message resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Share your thoughts and experiences. Your wisdom might help another man avoid costly mistakes. This is Motive Lux, where we build strength through truth and protect what matters most. Subscribe for more honest conversations about navigating life's challenges with dignity and wisdom.